Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's just so beautiful to say that Rita from Sky News Australia went all the way to Arizona to cover Charlie Kirk's memorial. Like, it's so beautiful. I love that. Let's check out this video from Sky News Australia that says Elon Musk's profound and beautiful words about Charlie Kirk reviewed. Let's check it out.
And Charlie Kirk worked another miracle today. He brought feuding former bros Elon Musk and President Donald Trump back together. And Elon had this to say about Charlie.
Charlie was someone who believed in dialogue, in open debate. He was a man of ideas. He spoke eloquently. He basically never even raised his voice. He was a man of peace. And now he's been murdered in cold blood.
Did you know him personally?
Yes, of course. We met many times.
How was he like?
I supported his organization. I supported Turning Point from quite early.
Why was he killed?
He was killed because his words made a difference. Because he was showing people the light. And he was killed by the dark.
Charlie was murdered by the dark.
I love what he said. He was showing people the light and he was killed by the dark. Short words, but heavy and deep. Let's continue.
Showing people the light. That's quite profound and beautiful from Elon Musk. Let's bring in documentary filmmaker and commentator Ami Horowitz. Ami, what did you think of today's service? The emotion in the room was palpable. It was quite powerful.
It was incredible. And it's unbelievable to hear, considering how dark what happened was, how evil it was, for them not to fall into that trap and to just focus on love and togetherness and camaraderie was incredible. The moment where Erica Kirk forgave him was something beyond anything I could possibly muster up.
I'm telling you.
And it's just a direct contrast to the left. It's a direct contrast to when I've gone to similar rallies on the left, and all you hear is vitriol and hate and a call for violence. It really shows the difference between the two.
Oh, it does. And you've experienced that, as you said yourself. You've been met with violence just for taking an American flag to a protest. You didn't even say anything, do anything. Just the presence of the American flag was enough to trigger these people into violent acts against you.
Of an American flag.
Yeah.
I didn't fly a MAGA sign, right? Or some pro-Israel sign. It was an American flag in America, having Americans react to it. It's so fascinating how the left has devolved into violence. And look, they say that there's this narrative that it's white supremacists who are involved. And yes, look, there's some truth to that, obviously. But with all large lies, they take a kernel of truth and they distort it, right?
Yeah.
Look at it's doing here. Sure, there is violence on the very hard far right, but it's such a small percentage of the demographic makeup of the right as opposed to the violence of the left. It's a much larger percentage of the Democratic population.
And we see case after case after case, and you've seen some polling recently that bears that out, where people who identify as left-leaning or very left are quite openly saying, yes, acts of violence are justifiable in some cases.
What's so fascinating about that poll is that it's a linear poll, right? That the spectrum is very clear. The more left you are, the more prone to violence, which we kind of knew.
Yeah.
But what's fascinating was the more right you are, the less you are calling for violence, and that people in the center actually call for more violence or accept more violence in our political culture than people in the center right does. Yeah, it's a fascinating poll.
And completely contrary to so much of the media commentary on this issue, because they love running that line that the biggest threat is right-wing extremism, when that's just not the case. Now, we saw footage today of Charlie Kirk's final moments, his final day, and I was really touched by that. I wasn't expecting to see it. We saw a little bit of this about a week ago, but we saw a lot more today, and he was just...
So here's what I don't understand, guys. People that live in America that have problem with American flag. What is the real issue? Because I don't think I will ever understand that. I'm just trying to like even bring it home. Imagine me hitting on my country's flag, or people in my country hitting on our flag. Something must be wrong somewhere. Because that's you saying you don't like your country. And if you don't like the country, maybe it's better you move to the country that you like, because that's the best way you can tell me you don't like the country. Just get angry and move. Like here in our country, people are jackparing. We call it jackpot. People leaving in our country to America, Canada, and UK seeking greener pasture. Those ones, when they go, they cannot be telling, oh, if I don't want to come back to that your country again. That country was annoying me. Those are the people that have the right to say they don't like the country because they've done something about it. They've gone to where they like. I don't know if you guys get my points. So if you don't like the country, you can move on to the country that you like, and let's see how it works out for you. Guys, see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.